Hello, this is Mandar.
And this is Chris.
So our project topic is audio generation and processing. So as you can see, this is first program which we have written. In this program, we are generating tones in program itself. As we play keyboard, there are various keys which we play uh, one after another to generate a tone. Same way, we are going to make tone by adding this C1, C2, which are notes of the keyboard, and will generate the tone. So let's run this code.
Execute. Yeah.
So as you can see, it is asking for first tone. So we'll just place the tone number one, happy birthday tone. Now it's asking for second tone. So we'll just paste the second tone key and same for third tone. So in this code, we are going to do three main tasks. So first task will be to change the playback speed. So as you can see, it is asking for playback speed for third tone. So we are giving playback speed as 2 for third tone. So as you can see, various graphs are present. Yeah.
Hmm.
So as we can see, the can you make this graph be bigger? Yeah. So as you can see in this graph, this is for the third tone. So the first graph, it shows the third tone 3, which is original sound. We haven't done nothing in this, nothing changes. So this size of this first tone is 21 seconds. So as we know, we have changed the playback speed by a factor of 2, so it is reduced to 10.5 seconds, and thus it will play into two speed. And in third, what we have did is we have just reversed the tone. That means no change in playback speed, just first tone for first key will be played at the last, and and this will be for all the keys from first left to right. So this is the one thing we have reversed and change the playback speed for first third tone, sorry. So now we can see this is the uh, processing for first and second tone. So we can see first tone and second tone, we have not done anything, any changes. We have just concatenated first and second tone. That means we have added first tone and second tone. So in this place, first first tone will be played first, and then after first tone second tone will be played. And thus the time period of first tone is 13, and for second tone it's also 13. So 13 plus 13, we get 26, as you can see on screen. So third thing what we have did is we have as we have seen in previous graph, the tones were played one after another. Here the two tones are played one back to another, means two tones are placed e- placed on each other. So as you can see, both the tones are of 13 seconds, no change. So first and second tone are played simultaneously, so there is no change. So left, so now both, since both the tones are added, the first graph, which is stereo contented first and second tone, the color is green. So this is the graph for both the tones playing simultaneously. And after that we have done that the tones are then recovered, means on the left side of your earphone you will be able to hear the first tone, and on the second earphone you will be able to hear the second tone. Just we added the two sounds and then separated. This was the task for the first code. Thank you. So as we have seen the graphs of the process signals. Now we'll hear what processing we have done on three tones. So first we listen to the original tones. So this was the first tone, happy birthday song. This was the second tone. So this was the third tone. So as we have seen, the size of third tone was 21 seconds and first two tones were of 13 seconds each. So now we'll see the process tone of three process in the sense we had changed the playback speed by factor of 2. So the speed of third tone, sorry, this uh, uh, the length of third tone was 21 seconds. So by factor of 2 we have changed this playback speed. So now the process speed will be 10 time period will be 10.3. So let's hear it. So as we heard, the third tone was played in much faster rate, that is by 2 factor. So now let's hear the third tone in reverse wave. So this was the reversed one. So now we'll hear the concatenated tone. That is one first tone will be played first and second tone will be played after the first tone. So let's hear. Yeah. Now we'll hear two tones concatenated one on other. That is two tones will be played simultaneously, first and second tone. Yeah. So this was two tones were played simultaneously. Now we'll separate the two tones. So first we'll hear the first tone, which will be separated from the concatenated tone. So this was the first tone, which was separated from the concatenated tone. Now we'll see the second tone, which will be separated from the concatenated tone. this was all about the first code which we have which in which we have generated the tones inside the code and then process the tones. So now in second code we'll be seeing processing on the sound signals which we have recorded. So basically we are taking the two audio signals. So in this code we have taken two uh, sounds. So can you please show the code again? So as we can see on the line fifth, we have taken the first recording, which is of harmonium. Thus, this the Scilab provides only .wav files. So we have to convert the MP3 file into WAV. So this is we are done. So in fifth and sixth, we are just taking input, which are of two recorded sounds from the PC where it is stored. So now let's run the code. So here, as you can see, it is asking for the playback speed for the first tone. First tone. So let's give the playback speed as 2, and it's asking playback speed for second tone as well. So we are given playback speed that is 0.5. So after entering, we'll get the required output. So this is the output what we're getting. So here the processing is done on the first tone, that is of the harmonium tone. So as you can see, the first graph is showing the original signal, that is no processing is done. So as you can see, the size, the length of the signal is approximately of 26 seconds. So after the changing playback speed by factor of 2, the length is divided by 2, that is 20, which was approximately 26, it scales to 13 seconds. And in the last graph we can see that the first original tone is reversed. So there will no change in the length, that is it will be of 26 seconds, just it will be played reversed. So now let's see the second graph for the second tone. So this is the signal for second tone. So now here also the length of this first signal is of 26 seconds approximately, and we have scaled this. We have changed the playback speed by 0.5 factor. So the video will be played in slower rate. So as you can see, the playback speed was 26. After scaling it to 0.5, we get the length that is approximately 52 seconds. So the sound will play in slower rate. And in the third graph, as we can see, the audio was just reversed. Means there was no change in the playback speed. Here the change is the audio will be played in reverse manner. This was all about these two tones. Now we'll see about the concatenating of these two tones. So uh, in this, so here the two tones are concatenated, that is first tone is played first and the second tone will be played after that. So the since the original signal length of both the tones was 26 seconds, the addition of both the both the two audio will give us about around 52 seconds. So that's not what we can get. So this was concatenation one after another. So now we'll see concatenated one on. So this graph is of two audios concatenated one on another. So that is both the audio signals will be played simultaneously. So the as we can see on the first graph, the light blue signal which we can see cyan is the tone 2, and the green color tone we can see is the tone 1. So after, we have seen this on the first graph. Now let's come to second graph, which is left component of the stereo sound. That is we are taking both the sounds, separating from the concatenated tone. So first tone is which we hear on the left side of the earphones is separated, and on the third graph we'll be hearing the right side of the earphone. So now let's hear the sounds which we have processed. Yeah. So this is the original first tone. This is the second tone, original tone. So now we'll see the process tone. That is, we had changed the playback speed of first tone by a factor of 2. So let's hear the play will be played by speed. Now second tone, which we have scaled by point 0.5. So it will be played in slower speed. Okay, you can pause it. So this was about changing playback speed. Now we'll hear the concatenated tone, that is one after other, a D1. D1. So this was the concatenation, that is playing one first tone and second tone after each other. Now we'll see the concatenation, that is both the sounds will be played simultaneously. So this was about playing two sounds simultaneously. So we'll just now see how we have removed the both the components, that is left component, right component. So let's hear the left side of the concatenated signal or stereo sound. And we'll see the second tone which we have extracted. So now we'll hear the two tones which we have reversed. So first tone reverse. Now second tone reverse. Okay, so we have here heard all the process sounds as we have done in the code. So now Chris will conclude the results.
Yes, ma'am. As we can see that the generated tones processing was more accurate compared to the pre-recorded tones, which was very much visible in the stereo concatenate tone, as the left and the right components were not accurate. But in the case of the pre-recorded, which was not accurate, it was more accurate in the case of the generated tone. With that, we'd like to end with this video. Thank you.
Thank you.